hope this camera stays in place. Don't move, stay where you are. All right, so hey guys, today I am doing a video on my hair, which I haven't done in a very long time. And that's honestly because I really didn't have much to say about it. It's just kind of been there, but my hair's long now. So lately, I've really just been wearing my hair air dried, and little Deeps would be so shocked and proud to hear that because I grew up with really frizzy hair. I don't know about you guys, but like literally my hair, I just assumed I had to live with really frizzy hair unless I used a straightener to straighten it and get it to the style I want, or all the like different styling products. What I've now learned is that it literally all starts with what you use in the shower. I know, I didn't know that those shampoos I grew up using in my shower were actually the reason that my hair was getting big and frizzy, because they weren't made of clean ingredients. And you know, people talk about clean and what a difference it makes, but now I like fully get it. I get it, and it truly makes the biggest difference. Since November, so I guess close to 6 months, I've been using Frizzy's shampoo and conditioner. So when they first reached out to me to partner, I was down because they were just like, hey, we're moving to 95% recycled plastic packaging. And I think whenever brands do things to be more clean, sustainable, cruelty-free, those are the kind of brands that I want to work with now, because those are all the values that Live Tinted has, and we're trying to get even better at being. So I was super down. I had no idea how much I would actually love the quality of the product, you guys. Like, literally the last 6 months I've been getting more comments than ever about my hair and how it's been looking, and I just let my hair air dry. Literally, I use this in the shampoo and conditioner in the shower. I come out, I put some of this gloss in a couple times a week, not always, they're Brilliant Gloss, and just start it at the ends of my hair and work it up to the middle on towel dried hair, and that's it. And my hair just like air dries in a way that I feel comfortable just like flipping it around, and it feels a little textured and effortless, which is the look that I'm obsessed with, and I'm good to go. It's seriously the same as, like, you know, when you put on your makeup, you first want your skin to be prepped. Your makeup is only as good as your skincare. Your hair is only as good as your hair care. And now I've learned that literally the biggest difference that the right shampoo that's clean with the right ingredients can make on styling your hair, which by the way, I more mean like the lack of styling my hair, because I just don't need to, because it just air dries really nice. But this video specifically, I want to show you guys how I get the big curls, because that's what everyone's been asking for. But I wanted to start by letting you guys know how it all begins, and it all begins with the hair care that I use, and that's been the Frizzy product. So now I'm gonna let my hair air dry so you guys can see what it looks like, and then show you how I get those big curls that you've been seeing on the gram and asking about. So BRB, see you in like a few hours maybe. Yeah. All right, so this is the final look. Now I'm gonna kind of walk you through what I did to get this big old hair over here. So first and foremost, obviously you need a curling iron. So this one is actually my friend Roddy's. I was obsessed with it, and I just ordered one, but until it came in, she let me borrow it. It is from Besto. I've actually never heard of this brand until Roddy showed it to me, but the biggest thing to know is you need a curling wand that's really thin. The curling wand size defines the curl size. So obviously you need to pick whatever curl size that you're looking for. If you really want these like tighter curls, go with the smaller one. And I really like when it starts out thin and then gets longer at the end, because then you kind of give some dimension to the size of the curls, if that makes sense. What I do next is, and this is dependent on the thickness of your hair, I have pretty thick hair, so I divide my hair up to have it in 3 different sections. So starting with the bottom layer. So I take up the rest of my hair, put it up in whatever clip or whatever scrunchy situation you guys have, and do the bottom layer. This is the layer that's essentially the least important, I guess you would say. I mean, it's gonna be covered up, but you definitely wanna make sure you do it so it gives that volume, and it gives like the base definition of what your hair is going to look like. And what I essentially do is take the hair tool and point it downwards, and take the curl and wrap it away from my face, starting at the very root of the curling wand, twisting my hair around the wand until you get to the tip of the curling iron itself. Don't go so far to the bottom to where you're scared you're gonna burn your finger. I've done it many a times. Hold it there for about 5 to 10 seconds. The length of time that you hold the hair in place defines how intense and curled the hair will come. If you want a looser curl, then hold it for a few seconds less. I wouldn't go over, you know, that 10-second mark because obviously the heat is damaging your hair. I do 10 seconds at max. And for sometimes, obviously, especially again for that bottom layer, I do thicker chunks of hair rather than thinner chunks. For those thicker chunks, I hold it there for the 10 seconds. And for the thinner chunks, I use the 5 seconds. Because the thicker the amount of hair you put onto the curling wand, the tougher it is for the curl to hold. So just to mitigate that, you hold it there for a few seconds longer and you'll get the perfect curl. And as I do each section, I spray a little bit of loose hairspray before I layer the next section of hair down. I don't go crazy with it. I like the hair to kind of fall naturally. So then when you do the bottom layer of the hair, then you let out a little more. I like to do it in 3 sections because the top layer is definitely the most important. It's what's going to set the entire look. So then the second level of hair, I would, same thing, just go outward on your face. I'm right-handed, so doing the left side of my face is easier. And then when I get to the right side of my face, I actually do switch hands and move to my left arm holding the curling wand and my right side wrapping it. It's gonna be uncomfortable for the first few times, but for me, I found to be the easiest just to start getting used to that. Some people like to mix it up and do some towards the face and away from the face, again, to create that dimension. I personally don't do that, but I love that look also. I've had plenty of hairstylists do that on me and it looks amazing. And then when you get to the top of your head, you kind of basically have to decide, are we doing a middle part, are we doing a left part, or a right part? I'm a hair flipper, so I'm less concerned on like which way I do the top layer of my hair. But a few pro tips just to keep in mind, especially when you do the top layer of your hair. If you have bangs like myself, the bangs are a very crucial part to framing the face. So doing them on their own is probably the best tip to give you, but I'm usually running late and end up not doing that and then going back in on the bangs to really define that curl. Now another tricky part is doing the back of your head, like literally the back. It's like, do I go right? Do I go left? Honestly, it really doesn't freaking matter. Whatever side you feel more comfortable on. And for me, since I'm right-handed, usually I like to use it to my advantage and do the back part of my head with my more dominant hand holding the curling wand. And for me personally, I don't even brush my hair when I'm doing the curls. I kind of like the exact texture that my hair has because of the Frizzy shampoo and conditioner. At the end, I just do one other wisp of hairspray of your choice. So that's it. That's how I get my curly hair. I hope you guys like it. It's so fun. Like, it just feels fun. The biggest thing to take away is that it really starts down to your hair care. So start in the shower, really make sure you're using the right products in there, and then just some basic tools, very basic skills like myself, you can have some fun curly hair. Super fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I link down to all the products I mentioned down below, and I'm gonna go have a dance party because this makes me feel like Janet Jackson meets like Diana Ross meets like something where I need to go have a dance party. See you next time. Bye guys.